New leak controversy escalates as former Pentagon official warns of meltdown. Trump stands by Hegseth. A new round of controversy has emerged involving Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, as reports suggest he may have shared classified military information in a second signal chat, this time involving family members and close associates. President Donald Trump defended Hegseth amid the uproar, attributing the backlash to internal resistance and disgruntled Pentagon staff.
Here they're doing that whole thing again. Here we go again. Just a waste of time. He is doing a great job.
Why do you still have confidence?
Because he's doing a great job. Ask the Houthis how he's doing. Ask the Houthis how much dysfunction there's none. Pete's doing a great job. Everybody's happy with him. We have the highest recruitment numbers I think they've had in 28 years. No, he's doing a great job. It's just fake news. They just bring up stories. I guess it sounds like disgruntled employees. You know, he was put there to get rid of a lot of bad people, and that's what he's doing. So you don't always have friends when you do that.
Speaking at the White House Easter egg roll on Monday, Trump praised Hegseth's efforts, stating, "He's doing a terrific job. Of course, when you're tasked with cleaning house, you're going to make enemies." He further dismissed the criticism as stemming from disgruntled employees unhappy with ongoing reforms. Trump also pointed to recent military actions in Yemen, saying, "Ask the Houthis how much dysfunction there is," referencing successful operations against the militant group. The White House echoed Trump's sentiments, portraying the scandal as a clash between Hegseth's reform agenda and entrenched bureaucratic opposition within the Pentagon. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt commented, "When you're trying to bring massive change to a resistant system, this is what it looks like." Hegseth, while not directly addressing the existence of a second signal group, attributed the reports to a smear campaign led by former staff and the media. Is anyone really surprised? Fire a few leakers, and suddenly the media, who sold the Russia hoax for years, starts churning out hit pieces from anonymous sources, he said. These developments follow a critical op-ed by John Elliott, who recently stepped down from a brief tenure as Pentagon spokesman. In his piece for Politico, Elliott described the situation as a complete breakdown, suggesting it may jeopardize Hegseth's role at the Department of Defense. He cited internal chaos, operational leaks, and mass dismissals as mounting concerns that distract from the administration's strategic goals. Hegseth, a former Fox News personality and Army National Guard officer, is facing increased scrutiny due to his lack of senior management experience. He had already drawn criticism for allegedly disclosing details of a planned strike on Houthi targets in a signal chat that inadvertently included journalist Jeffrey Goldberg. New allegations now claim similar sensitive information was shared in another group, this one including Hegseth's wife and brother, further fueling national security concerns.
Secretary of Defense is doing a tremendous job, and he is bringing monumental change to the Pentagon. And there's a lot of people in this city who reject monumental change, and I think, frankly, that's why we've seen a smear campaign against the Secretary of Defense since the moment that President Trump announced his nomination before the United States Senate.
Happy Easter egg roll, sir.
Hey, we're happy to be here at the Easter egg roll, I'll tell you that. Be with the family, beautiful day. And President Trump is changing the country. And he's creating opportunities for families all across America to better their lives. And that's what Make America Great Again is all about.
Do you have anything you want to say, sir, about the signal chat controversy?
You know, what a big surprise that a few leakers get fired and suddenly a bunch of hit pieces come out from the same media that peddled the Russia hoax. Won't give back their Pulitzers. They got Pulitzers for a bunch of lies. Pulitzers for a bunch of lies. And on hoaxes, time and time and time again. And as they peddle those lies, no one ever calls them on it. See, this is what the media does. They take anonymous sources from disgruntled former employees, and then they try to slash and burn people and ruin their reputations. Not going to work with me, because we're changing the Defense Department, putting the Pentagon back in the hands of warfighters, and anonymous smears from disgruntled former employees on old news doesn't matter. So I'm happy to be here at the Easter egg roll with my dad and my kids, because, you know, this is what we're doing it for. These kids right here. This is why we're fighting the fake news media. This is why we're fighting slash and burn Democrats. This is why we're fighting hoaxsters hoaxsters. This group, no, this group right here, full of hoaxsters that peddle anonymous sources from leakers with axes to grind, and then you put it all together as if it's some news story. And when we know it, we know exactly what it is. So I'm really proud of what we're doing for the president, fighting hard across the board, and I'm going to go roll some Easter eggs with my kids. Thank you very much.